We have recently come across the render for the upcoming iPhone 13, and yes, it's portless. Now this is just a render and not a guarantee on what we could see. However, it has a lot of people speculating on the rumour and whether it is a possibility. We think portless phones will be the future, and here's why. We can see this strategy unfold in moving towards using wireless capabilities way back when iPhone decided to ditch the auxiliary headphone jack, forcing consumers to use a lightning adapter or push them towards purchasing their alternative brand new wireless AirPods. Now initially, this move was justified by Apple, saying that it would save space inside the phone, with the compromise allowing them to focus on other things such as enhancing performance with a large battery, potential to add a second speaker, a better form factor, and so on. Now this did cause quite a bit of controversy and was an unpopular move, with social media at the time not reacting in the most positive manner. However, it turned out that the AirPods was actually a huge success. It gained a lot of traction, and other smartphone manufacturers eventually followed suit, with everyone creating their own version of earbuds. And this is not where it ends. Smartphone manufacturers also ended up removing the headphone jack, simulating exactly what Apple did. Conclusively, this all brought the idea one step closer to having a portless phone. Right, so charging. Now the decision to remove the lightning port, in fact, is not as far-fetched as everyone thinks. See, charging using your traditional plug and cable has also come a long way. We take fast charging for granted, where nowadays we could charge your phone from 0 to 100 in less than an hour, compared to literally 5 years ago when it was double the time. Now, whilst the developments in fast charging have grown rapidly, simultaneously there has been improvements in wireless charging capabilities. Back in early 2017, Apple was working on something called AirPower. This was a charging mat which would support any QI compatible device, allowing you to place numerous devices on one mat and charge seamlessly with minimal fuss. It was only in 2019 when Apple officially admitted they have cancelled the project as they were unable to achieve their high standards, but admitting that the future is still wireless. Apparently the reason for this was that the design Apple wanted to achieve meant that they would have to incorporate many charging coils, so that you did not need to be precise with the placement of your device on the mat and could simply place it anywhere. There were also many other challenges such as heat dispersion, with the coils getting too hot, and maintaining the charging speed across all devices. Now fast forward to 2020 and we see that Apple have once again made a controversial move. They have decided to remove supplying the 18-watt charging brick within the packaging for the iPhone 12. Their justification was to move towards becoming more sustainable, as not supplying the charger or earphones will reduce the sizes of the boxes and effectively meet their goal to become carbon neutral by 2030. They also released MagSafe, which I believe is their temporary solution in getting one step closer to true wireless charging. This magnetic surface, consisting of 18 rectangular magnets within the phone, allows for the charger to snap onto the back, with an array of endless accessories released with this feature, such as wallets and wireless car vent mounts. Oh yeah, and this, the MagSafe Duo charger. Do you see where I'm going with this? So by the looks of it, Apple have readdressed their strategy, but are still looking to move towards being truly wireless in the near future. And if Apple do decide to pursue the idea of removing the lightning port next, I won't be surprised if the rest of the smartphone brands do follow suit pretty soon, given the recent history of how things pan out. In fact, Xiaomi have just announced that the Mi 11 won't come with a charging brick, citing their environmental concerns. Now, replacing the way we charge our phones is all well and good, but what are the true challenges we face when removing the port of a phone completely? Well, first of all, using a cable for transferring content. Whether it will be transferring from phone to phone or using your computer, this could become a problem. Yes, using the cloud has become more prevalent to perform backup and transfers. However, for those consumers who would still prefer to use offline storage, there will need to be an alternative method to transferring wirelessly without any compromise in speed or reliability. Furthermore, by not being able to connect your phone to your PC directly, this would eradicate the option to be able to diagnose your phone yourself if anything was to go wrong with it. Using the port for legacy technology. Now by this I mean having the ability to connect to devices which do not have wireless capability through an adapter of some sort. An example of this is connecting to a car audio system which does not have wireless CarPlay, or to an old speaker system through using a auxiliary adapter. And finally, simply being able to connect to other niche devices. I'll explain what I mean here. You can get a USB OTG adapter which allows you to input a USB, which allows access for files or peripheral devices such as a mouse or a keyboard, and there are many other uses. Just to wrap up the video, here are my thoughts on whether a portless phone will become a thing, And in a nutshell, yes, I do think so. It's clear to see we are moving towards leveraging wireless capabilities, and it's simply a matter of time when phones will have no charging port. Please feel free to leave a comment to share your thoughts, like, share and subscribe. Catch you next time.